All right, so very early morning here in Spain. I'm actually on my way to catch a boat to Africa, so let's see how this goes.
Yes, that's right, I'm headed to Morocco to meet up with a team of local guides who will take us on a tour of the Old Town known as the Medina for a look at its interesting marketplace environment. Along the way, we'll have some great food too, and that comes with an added side dish of entertainment. So hold on tight because this adventure is taking us to Tetouan. First, I think I should back things up and tell you exactly how I got here. From Malaga, Spain, I took a bus to the town of Algeciras, where I boarded a ferry. And just look at the interior of this thing. Pretty classy ride, huh? And with all the amenities you could possibly need for the hour-long journey. Now, as we sail on past the Rock of Gibraltar, we'll be well on our way to the Spanish port of Ceuta, which sits on the tip of northwestern Africa. From here, another bus will take us through the town of Ceuta with some amazing historic views along the way. And then we'll be crossing the border into Morocco. Situated along the Alboran section of the Mediterranean, this area is said to have once been a hotspot for pirates. Well, a few hundred years ago anyway. The drive to Tetouan from Ceuta is around 40 kilometers. For my American friends, that's about 25 miles. It's a pretty scenic ride on the way down, with urban areas on the left and mountainous landscapes to the right. As you can see from the exquisite architecture, we are now rolling on into the heart of it all. This bus will be dropping us off in a large central square, and this is where our journey on foot begins. It is now time to make our way toward the Medina, but of course I'm going to stop and take it all in along the way. You will find that there are several gates that lead into these old city walls. And the one that we're entering through is called Bab Tut, or the Gate of Tangier. This sprawling marketplace is packed with thousands of vendors just waiting to make a deal. People both work and live inside these walls. Green doors indicate a business like a shop, restaurant, or hotel. While the brown doors, well, they let you know that this is someone's residence, so don't go wandering in there. From Berbers to Bedouins, Morocco is a bit culturally complex, with people of all backgrounds living and working side by side. Though Morocco is almost entirely composed of a Muslim majority, there are small Christian and Jewish communities here as well. These fascinating streets may seem to wind around endlessly, but don't worry, if you do get lost, you can always use these conveniently placed floor markers to find your way back out. This path leads to Mijar Square, with a sight you don't want to miss. See that complex up ahead? The oldest part dates back to the 1700s. In the early 1900s, it became the seat of the Khalifa, then the Royal Palace after Morocco's independence in the 1950s. After taking a look around this impressive city square, we'll be making our way back into the Medina to see what else we can find. Check out this elegant passageway that runs alongside the palace grounds. You'll find this street to be lined with fine jewelers and all kinds of luxury merchandise. Now, if you're looking for something a bit more traditional, like some local attire, this just might be the place for you. Come to think of it, I usually buy a new hat when I'm out traveling around. but I didn't see a cool fez anywhere for sale. Now, as we pass on through this charming market square, take a look at those mighty walls. They actually surround the fortress known as the Kasbah. You know, that place where Sharif lives? Unfortunately, as it turns out, Sharif, well, he doesn't like my music very much, so I didn't hang around here too long. Yeah, okay, so I just had to insert a reference to The Clash back there. Some of you younger ones might have to Google that one. The funny part is, even my local guide mentioned that song. So not only is this place visually appealing, you'll find it comes with a sense of humor as well. After exploring this labyrinthian maze of passageways and corridors, it was finally time to have some lunch in this hidden gem of a restaurant. After a serving of soup and chicken skewers, the main course was couscous, which was then followed by some lively entertainment. Our next stop was a local pharmacy that specializes in herbal remedies, with the option to sample and purchase their natural products. When looking for a souvenir in the Medina, you will notice that this isn't your normal touristy kind of place. Many of the items for sale here are handcrafted and of fine quality. Luckily, the locals here are all about the art of bargaining, so don't even think about paying that initial price, especially when it comes to these majestic looking rugs, each one being completely unique. I really hope you've enjoyed following along with me on this adventure through the Tetouan Medina. With so many interesting things to experience around every corner, it is definitely worth a visit. So until next time, safe travels from Morocco.